Muthu, Chairman of the SRM Group and Pro-Chancellor Admin, SRM ISD, Ms. Harni Ravi, Director of Institutional Development, SRM Group, and Dr. S. Ramachandran, Director Academics, SRM Group, who, although unable to be with us in person, are instrumental pillars in the success of this conference. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to them for their invaluable contributions and support. We would like to extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed inaugural speaker, Dr. P. Ilango, Group Technical Manager, Engineering and R&D Services, HCL Technologies. Our esteemed speakers, Dr. Raj Ramachandran, Senior Lecturer in Technologies, Cardiff Metropolitan University, Mr. Deepan Raj, Senior Technical Lead, Data Scientist, HCL Technologies, Chennai, Dr. Mohan Raj Vengarachalam, AIML Delivery Lead, Standard Chartered Bank, Chennai, followed by Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, SRMIC Vadapani Campus, Dr. C. Gomti, Vice Principal, Academics and Placements, SRMIC, Dr. K. Ramachandran, Research Coordinator, SRMIC, Dr. S. Prasanna Devi, Head of the CSE Department, and Dr. P. Chitra, Professor, CSE. Welcome to the International Research Conference on Computing Technologies for Sustainable Development, where we embark on a journey of knowledge, collaboration, and invocation. Let us begin by invoking the blessings of the Almighty through our invocation song. I kindly request everyone to rise for the Tamil Thai We now request the dignitaries to join the auspicious lightning to put the welcome and seek the blessings of the Almighty. Thank you all. We request the dignitaries to occupy the dais.
We warmly welcome the cornerstone of our CSE department, our esteemed head of department, Dr. S. Prasanna Devi. Her invaluable guidance has been instrumental in the success of this conference, and we eagerly anticipate her welcome address.
A very good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science Engineering, I deem it a great privilege to welcome you all for this International Research Conference on the theme Sustainable Development Using Computing Technologies. So this conference is the seventh in the series, which is hosted by the Department of CSE. So on this note, I'm very happy to welcome the dignitaries on the stage. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my gratitude to the management for supporting us to conduct this event. And to start with, the inaugural speaker we have with us, Dr. Ilago sir. He is the Group Technical Manager, Engineering and R&D from the HCL Technologies. So thank you for supporting our department in every possible manner, maybe close to 3+ years. Thank you for that support. We look forward for your encouragement. And sir has accepted to grace this occasion despite his very busy schedules. I know how busy he is, but still for every messages and calls, he never fails to address that. So that is the relationship that we have with sir. So we really love it, sir. Thank you for coming. And I would also like to welcome the other session chairs for this conference, who are the invited speakers for the day one of the conference, as we have today's session and tomorrow's session as well. So yet another person who is always supporting our department in every possible way, be it international collaboration or any projects that we undertake. It's none other than the Dr. Raj Ramachandran, who's sitting here. His area of expertise is NLP and software engineering. So we are very happy to have you with us, sir. Thanks for coming. I also deem it a great privilege to welcome the other invited speakers, Mr. Deepan Raj, Senior Technical Lead, the Data Scientist from HCL Technologies. Welcome, sir. I also extend my hearty welcome to Dr. Mohan Raj, who's AIML Delivery Lead from Standard Chartered Bank. So sir has also graciously accepted to be one of the session chairs for the session. And we look forward for all the keynote addresses by all the 4 experts who are sitting here during their respective sessions. So Guru sir, thank you for all the speakers to be here in the conference today. I also extend my hearty welcome to our Dean, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar sir. Sir, it was truly a great privilege to have your presence today. Thank you, sir. Welcome. I also welcome the Vice Principal, Gomati ma'am. She has been she's been the complete support for all the events that we conduct. Thank you for coming, ma'am. Welcome. And I also welcome the coordinators of this conference. They have put in their complete hard work for the past 1 week at least. They have worked almost 24 hours. I should say they never slept, they hardly slept for 4 to 5 hours. So welcome Dr. Chitra and Dr. Prabha. So thank you for making this conference come to the limelight today. Welcome you all. I also welcome the Department of CSE faculty members who have put in the maximum efforts to make this conference a true success. The success is seen wherein we have received close to 250+ papers. The exact statistics will be given by Dr. Chitra ma'am. Out of which we had a really rigorous review process. In the review process, we had 3 levels of review. And the first level review was done by all the CSE faculty members. Thank you for all the reviews that you have made. And the second and third level of reviews were done by the external experts. So after their rigorous review, we have segregated the papers into 3 categories. The first category is the highest form of research papers which are submitted to the Springer CCIS. And the second category of papers has been submitted to lower publishers, both as Scopus Index journals. And a third level of papers, which are very few, which is being published in a conference proceeding with an ISBN number. So close to 10 papers only has been accepted for ISBN publication. That too because of the author's request. So with this, I can say that out of 250+ papers, we have accepted and registered around only 100+ papers, which shows the quality of all the 100 papers was truly good and exceptional, I should say. It was all because of the good review comments, 3 levels of reviews given by our faculty members. I welcome all the CSE faculty members. I also welcome the non-teaching staff who are present here. They have put in their maximum effort to make this conference colorful and all that grandeur that you see today is all because of their non-teaching staff members of the CSE department. I welcome all the research scholars. So thank you for the maximum support you have given to the department. They have helped us in formatting all the papers as per the Springer or Nova publishers, whatever format we ask. They have almost spent more time with this research conference for the past 1 week. Sorry that we have disturbed your research for the past 1 week, but I think it was a good learning experience for all the research scholars. Thank you and welcome you all. Last but not the least, I welcome all the delegates from all parts of the Tamil Nadu, because offline sessions have been chosen only by people from, students, delegates from Tamil Nadu, I believe. So welcome to this research conference. I'm very sure that this conference would be a true learning experience for all of you present here. So I also like to welcome Vendor TV, the press and media, for always supporting us for any events that we conduct. Thank you all once again for coming. Wish you all a very good learning experience. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your welcoming words. Following that gracious welcome, we will delve into the genesis of this conference as we invite Dr. P. Chitra, ma'am, distinguished professor of computer science and engineering, to share profound insights into its inception and the purpose of this conference.
Happy morning to one and all present here. It is indeed my honor, privilege, and to stand before you today to present the genesis of this conference, International Research Conference on Computing Technologies for Sustainable Development, IRCCTSD 24. The conference was first started by the Department of CRC with the title on Research Conference on Data and Decision Science in the year 2018. The conference was inaugurated by Dr. Y. Naragari, Chair, Division of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and Dr. T.V. Geeta, Senior Professor, CSC, Dean, College of Engineering, University Chennai, who were the chief guests on May 4th, 2018. In the year 2019, the conference was hosted with the title Research Conference on IoT, Cloud and Data Science 2019 and was conducted on 5th and 6th of April 2019. The conference was inaugurated by Mr. Manoharan Irulandi, Global Director Operations, HCL Technologies, and Dr. Karthikeyan Mayapuri, Scientist R&D, Research and Innovation Research Vision Head, Tata Consultancy Services, Ms. Rajalakshmi Srinivasan, Product Manager, Evangelist, Zogo Corporation Private Limited, were the guest of honors. In the year 2020, amidst the COVID-19 pandemic hit, Team CRC kept the spirit high and took up the challenge of conducting the conference online. And with Dr. Arvind Nambi, Director, Center for Applications, Anna University, as chief guest. In the year 2021, the conference evolved as an international conference, as International Research Conference on IoT, Cloud and Data Services 2021, and was conducted online for the second time. We had three keynote speakers, Dr. Nitin Chandrapal, Associate Professor, Educator of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, College of Engineering and Applied Sciences, University of Cincinnati, United States of America. Mr. Samprit Markabandu, Lead Consultant, ML and AI at Confidential Journalistic Area, South Africa. Dr. Ishwari Krishna, IS, Senior Associate Professor, Marketing and Director, Admissions, Great Lake Institute of Management, Chennai, as guests for the event. In the year 2022, it was the fifth edition of the conference with Mr. Jay Vijayan, CEO, Silicon Valley, USA, and Dr. Jessida Chipotian, Associate Dean, International Academy of Aviation Industry, from Lucknow as guest. In 2023, in its sixth edition on the conference, IRCCTSD 2023, Ramesh Seduraman, Mr. Ramesh Seduraman, Global Program Director, Solutions and Strategic Alliances, HCL Technologies, as chief guest, and Mr. Saravanan Palisamy as guest of honor, and Dr. Raj Ramachandran as the keynote speaker joined us and made that event a technical extravaganza. And today, we are now witnessing the unfolding of the International Research Conference on Computing Technologies for Sustainable Development, IRCCTSD 2024, in front of us. Cardiff Metropolitan University, Wales, UK is associated with us in organizing this conference. And here we have Dr. T. Lango, Group Technical Manager, Engineering and R&D Services, HCL Technologies, as the inaugural guest, and Dr. Raj Ramachandran, Senior Lecturer in Technologies, Cardiff Metropolitan University, is joining us as the conference co-chair. And Mr. Mohan Raj Venkatachalam, Senior Manager, AML Delivery Lead at Standard Chartered Bank, and Mr. Deepan Raj, Senior Technical Lead Data Scientist Tech, joining us in creating the impact in the research towards sustainable development through this significant event. And we stand on the crossover of new era where the demands for progress intersect with the urgent call for environmental sustainability. The role of computing technology in sustainable development has never been more paramount. First and foremost, computer technologies often offer us the tools to better understand and manage our environmental resources. Through the sophisticated modeling and simulation techniques, we can gain insights into complex ecological systems, develop strategies for their preservation. Whether it's predicting climate patterns, optimizing energy resources, or managing natural habitats, computing empowers us to make informed decisions that safeguard our planet for the generations to come. We have received 264 research articles from various engineering institutions across Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. And we receive papers from other countries too. Articles were received from, I just highlight a few of the institutions from where we have received articles. Department of IT and University Chennai, VNM Institute of Technology Bangalore, VIT Bangalore, VIT Chennai, VIT Bhopal, Rajlakshmi Engineering College, RMK Engineering College, Sastra University, SEMS School of Engineering and Technology Kerala, SRM Institute of Technology Ramapuram, SRM IST Vedapalli, SRM IST Kattankulattur, then New Horizon College of Engineering Bangalore, CMR Institute of Technology Hyderabad, WellTech Chennai, Ishwari Engineering College, Meenakshi Sundarajan Engineering College, Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research, Ramke Institute of Technology, Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University, University of West of England. All articles have undergone 3 levels of review by reviewers. Internal and external reviewers have been putting a lot of effort. And I really thank all the internal as well as external reviewers for extending their fullest cooperation, reviewing the papers and giving valuable comments on the paper. And according to the comments, almost all the papers have been revised and submitted. And I request all the participants and others to again revise your papers according to the inputs given by the reviewers today in the review session. And you can submit that because the Scopus Springer expects papers of higher quality, and we are supposed to stand up to that expectation. Then Springer CCIS, that is the Communication and Computer and Information Science, Scopus Industry Proceedings, has accepted to be our publication partner in this conference. Now our publication has associated with us to publish few of the accepted papers in Scopus Industry book chapter. And we are also publishing few of the articles in conference proceedings with ISBN number. And by leveraging innovation, collaboration, collective action, we harness the fullest potential of technology to address the most pressing challenges facing our planet. Let us seize this opportunity to pioneer a new era of progress, one that is guided by the principles of sustainability, equity, and stewardship of the earth. I wish all the participants a wonderful knowledge sharing experience at our campus. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us with the basis of this conference. Next, we kindly ask our ever optimistic and supportive VP, Academics and Placements, Dr. C. Gomati, ma'am, to deliver a special address.
It's good that as planned, we could even do this 7th series of international conference amidst a little of a confusion, and then it again got it in its own pace. It was being organized, and appreciations to the conveners as well as to the head of the department for having brought us to this stage. And again, any particular event which is being done successfully year on year is always a very great achievement of the department, so to say. And this conference being 7th in the series, that actually speaks its success. And I also wish that this series of conference has to again grow year on year. And as stated by Dr. Chitra, that this started in the year 2018 with the idea that we will do a research conference in decision and data science. And then it moved on to IoT, what are all advancements which are happening in the computer science field. So it was trying to include all those prominent fields of research area, and now it has moved on to the very important goal which is being set by the United Nations, that is the goals for the sustainable development. And hence the researchers are motivated to use the computing technologies for sustainable development. That is a very great idea, and I wish that there would have been many papers which have been contributed in this research area, which will be leading to the sustainable development globally. And I wish all the researchers to present their papers, and as it is being said, you also can take up valuable comments from the session chat that you can further see some improvement in your research. And on this note, let me once again join the team in welcoming Dr. Ilango from HCL Technologies, Dr. Raj Ramachandran from Cardiff, and Dr. Deepan Raj and Dr. Mohan Raj from the who will be acting as a session chat for the various sessions which will be happening today. And once again, let this stand as a platform for exchanging your ideas. It is not that just you need to present and then only for your session and then simply leave. If only you listen to the other people's presentation, you also get to have some ideas. So there can be some exchange of ideas, and you also can form a kind of a networking, and that is what all these research conferences are aiming at. So you also can listen to the keynotes which would be offered by the session chat in the various different sessions. So you get to know what are the advancements which are happening in these various research fields. So with this note, let me once again congratulate the team, entire team, comprising of the head and conveners and all the faculties and the research scholars as well as the other volunteers who are part of this team. And I wish this conference a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable insights with us. A personality who exudes an aura of inspiration and uplifts those in his vicinity, our esteemed Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, serves as a beacon of motivation for us all and all our individuals. Let us welcome Dr. C.V. Jayakumar to share his insights with us by delivering a special address.
Good morning. It's a gloomy day outside, so inside too, I believe. We have dignitaries on stage and off stage, and the participants from various parts of the country for the 7th edition of the International Research Conference on Computing Technologies for Sustainable Development. I'm very happy to note that the department has consistently and continuously taken efforts to sustain the goal, sustain the one which we started back in 2018 and then still continue on with different topics of current interest, to be very precise. And much has been talked about the sustainable development, accessibility entity, and research in computer science as computer technologies as a separate entity, if I'm right. And now the amalgamation of these two has been put into place in this conference and rightly named as or titled as the International Research Conference on Computing Technologies for Sustainable Development. I'm really happy to note that closer to 250 plus papers have been submitted for this conference, and the entire team of computer science department has taken enormous pains and efforts to scrutinize all those papers and then select closer to 100 plus papers for presentation. And the day has been fixed as May 9th and 10th of 2024, long back. But there was no movement of the baby for quite a long time. Suddenly, about 3 weeks back, the baby started moving very fast, and then it's delivered today. The reason is probably the department has been following up with the publishing partner. And though there are so many partners or so many people who can publish the papers, the department has taken efforts and ensure that the papers are published in quality journals. And incidentally, 3 weeks back, if I'm right, we could strike a deal between ourselves and the Springer CAS, which incidentally the people came to Kedia campus for some work, and we make use of that opportunity to tie with them, and this has happened today. But nonetheless, hearty kudos to the entire department for ensuring that the conference happens on the day we fixed about closer to 9 months or a year back. So, hearty congratulations to each and every one of you who have involved into this work. And one speaker has confirmed to be present in person from University of Sunderland. But at the last minute, due to some other circumstances, he could not be present. So I should also thank him for taking pains to flew down to India and then be present, but somehow it could not be. My hearty thanks to him. I'm not very sure whether he's online. And as rightly said by the HOD and the convener, the suggestions are the revisions that are required in your paper. Please try to incorporate so that when you say that I have published the paper in this conference and it's been published in this journal, the quality should speak much about that. Right? So I'm sure that you're going to have 2 days of interactive sessions, and I should place also on record my sincere appreciation for the sessions chairs chosen by the department for both the days. And I'm sure that all are full of beans. And I don't have to talk much about Raj. I'm sure that many of you would have seen him hardly a couple of months back here in our campus. And today I saw him and I could not control my question. Have you flown down for this or you have continued to stay in India? I was dumbstruck when he said, I flew down again. So in a couple of months' time, he went to his place in Cadetmat and then he has come back just for this. So thank you, Raj, for all the support you extend. And I'm sure that the session what we had with him last time was awesome, and it's going to be again awesome this time as well. So on behalf of the management, on my own behalf, I wish all the very best for the successful conduct of the conference and wish each and every one of you a wonderful, great learning stay here for the next 2 days in our campus. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening address. It is my esteemed privilege to introduce our inaugural speaker, Dr. P. Ilango, whose dedication, innovation, and leadership in engineering and research are truly exemplary. As the Group Technical Manager at HCL Technologies, Dr. Ilango brings a wealth of experience and expertise spanning 3 decades of remarkable achievements in academia and industry. His journey, marked by scholarly contributions and patents, underscores his commitment to cutting-edge solutions. We are honored to have Dr. Ilango with us today. I request our Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar sir, to felicitate our conference inaugural speaker, Dr. P. Ilango, with a nut bouquet. Thank you, sir. It is my honor to introduce Dr. Raj Ramachandran, a distinguished senior lecturer in technologies and head at Cardiff Metropolitan University. With a wealth of expertise in technology, Dr. Ramachandran is renowned for his innovative research and commitment to academic excellence. He plays a pivotal role in shaping the future of technology education and research at Cardiff Metropolitan University. I now request our VP Academics and Placements, Dr. C. Gomati ma'am, to felicitate our invited speaker, Dr. Raj Ramachandran, with the nut bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. It is my privilege to introduce Mr. Deepan Raj, Senior Technical Lead in Data Science at HCL Technologies, Chennai. With over 3 years of experience, Mr. Deepan Raj is a trailblazer in computer vision and machine learning operations, recognized for his innovative solutions. As a freelance technical trainer and technical lead, he has mentored students and spearheaded groundbreaking projects, earning him prestigious awards and recognition. We are honored to have Mr. Deepan Raj with us today. I now request our head of the CSE department, Dr. Prasanna Devi ma'am, to felicitate our invited speaker, Mr. Deepan Raj, with a nut bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. Our next esteemed speaker is Dr. Mohan Raj Venkatachalam, Senior Manager, AI/ML Delivery Lead at Standard Chartered GDS. With a PhD in Computer Vision, Deep Learning, and Machine Learning, Dr. Mohan Raj is a seasoned expert in machine learning, deep learning, and computer vision. His leadership drives AI/ML initiatives at Standard Chartered Bank, following impactful roles at Renault Nissan and HCL Technologies. We're honored to have Dr. Mohan Raj with us today. I now request our research coordinator, Dr. K. Ramachandran sir, to felicitate our invited speaker, Dr. Mohan Raj Venkatachalam, with a nut bouquet. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, it is with great pleasure that we announce the unveiling and release of our conference souvenirs, marking this significant moment in our event. I kindly request Dr. Ilango to present the book of abstracts to our distinguished dignitaries on the stage.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We will now be sharing a small video about the inaugural speaker.
We extend a warm welcome to Dr. Pia Longo, esteemed guest and beacon of knowledge, to the International Research Conference in Computing Technologies for Sustainable Development 2024. Dr. Pia Longo's presence adds immeasurable value to our pursuit of sustainable solutions through cutting-edge computing technologies. As we convene to explore the intersection of innovation and sustainability, Dr. Pia Longo's expertise promises to ignite insightful discussions and catalyze collaborative endeavors. Together, we embark on a journey towards a more sustainable future, driven by research, innovation, and a shared commitment to positive change. Thank you, Dr. Pialongo, for gracing us with your presence and contributing to the collective pursuit of progress.
It is a great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today to introduce our esteemed inaugural speaker, Dr. P. Ilango. Dr. Ilango epitomizes the very essence of dedication, innovation, and leadership in the realm of engineering and research. As the Group Technical Manager of Engineering and R&D Services at HCL Technologies, Dr. Ilango brings to the table a wealth of experience and expertise that is truly commendable. This journey is nothing short of inspirational, marked by remarkable achievements and contributions to both academia and industry. Dr. Ilango embarked on his academic journey by attaining a PhD in machine learning from the prestigious National Institute of Technology, Tiruchi, India. His academic pursuits laid a solid foundation for a career that would span 3 decades, during which he served in distinguished roles at renowned institutions such as Madurai Kamaraj University, Tyagaraja School of Management, VIT, and PhD ITech. Throughout his illustrious career, Dr. Ilango has been a beacon of knowledge and mentorship, nurturing the next generation of scholars and researchers. His academic prowess is underscored by the commendable achievement of supervising 10 PhD candidates, one of whom was honored with the prestigious Best Thesis Award by the CSI in 2015. Furthermore, Dr. Ilango's scholarly contributions extend far beyond the confines of academia, with over 90 research papers published in esteemed international journals and conferences. His innovative spirit is further evidenced by the 3 patents he holds in this area of expertise, a testament to his relentless pursuit in cutting-edge solutions and technologies. In August 2021, Dr. Ilango made a seamless transition from academia to industry, bringing his invaluable insights and leadership skills to the forefront of IT, innovation, and HCL Technologies. His tenure as a leader has been marked by a fervent commitment to fostering talent and cultivating a culture of excellence, evident in his passion for assembling dynamic teams driven by enthusiasm and innovation. We are privileged to have Dr. P. Ilango, Group Technical Manager at HCL Technologies, as our inaugural speaker. Let us hear his invaluable address.
Very good morning to all of you. Thanks to the SRM community led by Dr. CJ. And I would like to congratulate that conference organization team, Dr. Prashna Devi, Dr. Prabha, Dr. Chitra, and other editorial team for making this 7th edition of this conference successfully. Right from morning, when I started the discussion with our own professors, I could understand there was a lot of struggles in organizing this conference. But as Dr. CVG was telling you, just before this 2 to 3 weeks, this conference has geared up and then reached this level. Today we see the reality. I feel happy and feel excited to be with you. The reason behind that, when I started my journey in '93 as a resource person in Madurai Kamaraj University, when I was trying to write some small foods programs for supporting the research scholars in various engineering and science streams. That came into my mind because the previous days, nights, I used to spend time with those research scholars, struggling a lot to compute some of the activities and conclude their research findings when they try to publish some papers. During those days, they didn't have any digital support like what we have right now. That motivated me to support them. So I started writing 4 programs in the languages like C, Pascal, sometimes using some database structures using Oxford, like that. When I supported 1 or 2 resource scholars, their supervisors got really surprised seeing the results, which were more accurate and all possible combination of the results. with a accurate, pictorial, interpretable representations. Then that gave me a lot of interest in developing some of the software modules for the industries in and around that location. I started moving around. I met many people in TVS Industries, Dara Chemicals, Finna India. These industries are reachable to me by the time I met many people, tried to convince them, got some business case studies. Started working with my own students. We were able to sell it out. We earned a lot of money. I developed that consultancy division in that institute. When I was coming up with that consultancy division, myself and my own team, the institute, we earned a lot. So I was trying to bring it to the next level. In our own team, we started thinking, what do we do? In those days, one of my directors was G. Subramanian. He was a former IRM from Kotsayala, best IRM, one of the best international IRM from Kotsayala. He used to tell me daily we need to come up with some questions and try to resolve that questions with the possible answers. He is purely management guy. So he has given some business questions only in a finance part. And we were working on that just for the curiosity to real answers to him in the evening. By the time I got an idea that why don't we come out with a small module where we can predict some stock market, what will happen next month, next year. We divided that market forecasting as two directions. One is short-term forecasting and one is long-term forecasting. And the challenge was we didn't have support, digital support. We used to type everything on referring the paper-based data. We did that. We were able to come up with some packages, and that gave us a lot of confidence in developing it further. During that period, I was fond of doing research just to get the degree finished. I didn't know what it is, but everybody, my institute and universities and other reputed institutes, when the professors are called with a doctor, I want to have that. With that objective only I started. But later only I realized it was an enjoyable journey. I appeared for PhD admission roughly about 14 times since 95 to 2004 in various universities and engineering colleges. Unfortunately, during those days, we didn't have sufficient number of professors who can guide PhD scholars. So we could not get admission. But in every time when we tried to do that, I started collecting papers, started collecting information about what we are going to do, like that. And these information are pulled up in a big file. And last in 2004, when I appeared for the interview at NIT, even during that time, I thought, this time also we may not get admission. But the information, what I was collecting till then, helped me a lot to talk about my own questions on developing the solutions. What is that I wanted to convey today here is the industry entirely saturated with predefined software tools. We don't need people to develop it once again, making it efficient. All the business cases have been already successfully developed, comfortably delivered in time, without any delay, and we are saturated. In industry, we are saturated. So what we look for industry in this domain is, we try to focus something which may be needed after 2 years, after 5 years. And for that, are we ready? If you start questioning on that, you could see a number of problems which are all not available with the possible solutions. Whatever we have so far is just coding, developed coding, packages, tools. We have plenty. We don't have to spend much complex time in developing this coding out. because we have everything in a library function at all. You can just pull up, use it, develop it, deliver it. But that is saturated. Some businesses coming in, when we discuss with the sales team, they are telling something unimaginable. Something very unimaginable. But they say that this may come, this may come. And even the top level leadership persons, they are the responsible for bringing in business. If we don't bring in business, definitely we won't be able to recruit good candidate and develop, and we won't be able to come up with a good profit every year, and our share will come down obviously in the market. So, right from top, objective is to bring a business, but how do we bring a business in the challenging environment? Because now we are saturated with whatever we have. All development, all automations are already completed. Small upgradation is effective. That is possible with small retreat people itself. So we won't be able to derive new business. So unless we do some research, unless we bring into research module into the product, we won't be able to attract the customers and bring into the business. So I would say the research is nowadays a vital role for even from undergraduate students. If you are really dreaming about getting super remembered, you must be definitely possessing the research skills. Unless you have the research skill, research attitude, you won't be able to attract that type of product-oriented companies and get good super remembers. So this research domain needs a lot of interactions. Any individual researcher will not be able to come out with a successful solution always. In very olden days, when I started with some problems where I could not derive solutions, even by discussing with many of the professors, by the time one point I have decided nobody will be able to help us. We usually go and ask what is the problem to stop, where to stop. Nobody will be able to help us. But when I entered into conferences like this, accidentally, I saw various people who are all in the same level. They brought many problems and they brought many solutions. They presented in the sessions, and when we attended the sessions and interacted with the people, we are able to understand that, oh, this particular logic could have been applied to our problem. Or we can give some solution to the person who is really struggling with his own problem. So we can have an interaction with this peer team, we can get fully connected, and that was helping a lot, even now. My one of the portfolio is connecting good intellectuals from academic institutes to develop IP for HCM. Whenever I talk to institutes, they are very curious. But the challenge is, you should be able to develop the IP. If you don't come out with IP at the end of the period, this entire time what we spent on will be really not acceptable in industry. So, this type of conferences, interactions are really helping us to discuss about our own possible solutions for our own problems, and also to support the other colleagues, other researchers, other practitioners to give possible solutions from your side. Every one of us have got possible solutions for various problems. That's a real fact. Individually, we feel that we don't have any answer for some problem at all. But if you really think with a passion, you will definitely come out with multiple solutions, and you will know which solution will react in which way, you may not know. But unless you do some experiment with a passion, you won't be able to see how is it behaving, what will be suitable, when it will be suitable, like that. At one point of time, your career will get attracted only when you have some unique skills. Research is one of the unique skills which can be inculcated at the very beginning stages of your career. You should have some attraction on the research. In every subject what you do, try to correlate with the concept what you learned in your class with the real life examples. every conceptual base what you get in your classrooms or in the discussions have got notable role in a product development. Simply speaking, database management system, all of you would have already done many times. But normally when we put a question during the interview or in a research forum saying that how many databases will you derive for an enterprise, I get 2 to 3 answers. Frankly speaking, we should get only one answer. Only one database is to be designed for an enterprise. With our own perception or without thinking further, without taking this concept practically to the industry environment, we perceive our own views. So we say 2 databases, 3 databases, depends upon number of departments, depends upon number of verticals. We say 2 or 3 databases, multiple databases involved. Multiple databases may be possible physically just to handle the load. But logically we view that database is to be only one for entire database, entire enterprise. You may be remembering that abstraction part. No? There are 3 levels of abstraction. It's a very fundamental concept from the database management system. All of you agree with me? 3 levels of data abstraction. The very first level, very second level, third level, we take it for the centralized environment. Where we think about the second level, it is only a logical part. So we view the entire database as only one for an entire enterprise. So unless you take every concept into the practical way and correlate your product, what you are reading in a social forum, we may not be able to imagine further. All the interview questions cannot be prepared, will be derived by you. Only when you are enjoying your reading, imagining up to your own creativity, you will generate a lot of answers. During the interviews, it should not be question and answer. It should be discussion. Many of the freshers sometimes get tensed during interview, thinking that there may be some questions we need to answer. It is not the question and answer. Let us not take it that way, even during research. In the industry, I really enjoy, people will easily argue very strongly, rigorously, sometimes like a fight. But we get a lot of answers during that fight. What answers? Not always solutions. But we get some conclusions saying that what we are thinking is wrong. This particular approach might not be working very well for this particular case. That type of conclusions, interpretations can be derived during the discussions. So I would insist all of us to have possible intensive interactions with our own questions. Questions is there with you. Every one of us have got number of questions within our mind. We might not be focusing on that, but you just think about 1 or 2 topics what you learned in the previous semester. Just question yourself, where are we going to apply? What is the application for this particular concept? You will definitely have some questions. Then start exploring that. You will get some solutions on it. Then discuss about that in your forum, within your own classroom sometimes, within your own peer group, within the department, intra-departments. Then finally, the forum like this conference. In this type of conference, definitely have good space for us to interact and understand how to move on in our own career. Moving on to the career is a passion, not a responsibility at all. Normally, in your final semester and the first year itself, when you are joining, your objective is to get a good CTC once you complete your course. Not to get a CTC, we study this 4-year undergraduation, 2-year post-graduation, and 4 or 5 years PhD. Out of this time tenure what you spend, you have been enjoying a lot. In fact, I started my PhD in 2004 January, ended up in 2009 December. Though it was part-time, and 50% of the time we were having a rule to stay there inside the campus as a student. We enjoyed that because many of the research scholars were struggling with the problems without having any solutions. During the discussions, we come to know that this is possible, this is not possible. This can be applied to this case, this not be applied to other case and all. So that type of innovation innovative ideas can be derived only when you interact in a forum like this. As per QoS ranking and international standard, 100 man-hours is to be spent for interaction per semester per everyone. This is a standard. This QoS ranking accreditation team is looking on that, checking whether this institute or this particular department or the students of this institute or these students are spending the time like that to ensure that they have enough space for interaction and deriving their knowledges. So this particular conference really I'm amazed seeing the combination from industry and academia. Industry, I'm feeling proud that my own colleague is here, Devan Raj, Mohan is here, and other group is also here. Raj is from the other learned university from abroad. You can have a good interaction, understand that how the culture in that particular university in learning, and then your own team. I visited many of the academic institutes. I used to go, I like to interact with people, being an academician for a long time. So I visited many institutes, but I've seen here the full commitment towards the objective. Your entire team. I used to tell my wife that about Prasanna, that always vibrant. I see her in various situations indirectly, that some event will be going on, some doctoral committee meeting will be going on, some discussion will be arranged. The team is so vibrant. So you are fortunate to have such a team, and you are fortunate to be in the campus like this. Enjoy this stay. This will not come again. This time, this duration, this space will not come again. But you can utilize whenever you have that. Exchange your ideas. Try to build up new innovative solution for the problem what you are encountering. Definitely, if you are presenting that during the discussion while you are appearing for any screening in the recruitment, you will really get appreciated. You will get a good one. If you try to answer question and answer type, you won't be impressed. You take it as a discussion forum, come out with the innovative ideas for the questions put up to you, share your ideas, then get appreciated. So this forum is giving you a good space for elaborate interaction for next 2 days. Hope we all of us will enjoy. And maybe during the dinner, conference dinner, meant for the intensive discussion only. So utilize that. Don't miss out any sessions, all possible sessions. If you attend, you will get many contacts, many networking, many avenues for your area. Will help you a lot. On seeing this commitment from this institute and the department, I started thinking to connect HCL technologies to this department and the institute for various collaborations. This is the first time I'm interacting with you physically. So I really got impressed and really inspired to connect with you people to develop some solutions for our business programs. This may help us to identify good talent for you and will also be beneficial for our industry in terms of business. So I wish you all the best. Try to utilize your own thinking, your own space for seeing your dreams in reality. See you there for that. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for a valuable address. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a way of living. The greatest appreciation is seen in the choices we make and the lives we touch. As we draw towards the culmination of our conference, I invite Dr. V. Prabha Ma'am, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, to express our gratitude to the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to one and all present here. It's not joy that makes us grateful, but gratitude that makes us joyful. I am honored for this opportunity to express my deepest appreciations and gratitude on behalf of the entire IRCCTSD 2024 team. I, on behalf of the organization committee, would like to thank our beloved Dr. Ravi Pachamuthu, Pro-Chancellor Admin, and Ms. Harini Ravi, Director, Institutional Development, SRM Group, for extending their unconditional support throughout the event. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Ilango, Group Technical Manager, Engineering and R&D Services, HCL Technologies, Chennai, and Dr. Raj Ramachandran, Senior Lecturer in Technologies, Head, Cardiff Metropolitan University, Western Avenue, Wales, UK, and our respected session chairs for their raising this significant event with their august questions and sharing their invaluable insights and experience with us. I extend my gratitude to our Director Academics, Dr. Ramachandran, for unwavering support and guidance throughout the planning and execution of this event. My sincere thanks to our respected dynamic team, Dr. C.V. Jaykumar and the Chair Mr. VP, Academics, Placement, Dr. C. Gomati, Research Coordinator, Dr. Ramachandran, for their constant encouragement and inspiration. I would like also to express my heartfelt gratitude to our VP Exam, Head of all the department, without whom this event would not have been possible. Our sincere thanks goes to the convener for this conference, our adored Head of the Department, Dr. S. Prasanna Devi, our IRCCTSD Coordinator, Dr. P. Chitra, for her tireless effort and dedication which have been instrumental for the success of this event. And now I am going to take a moment to thank all the entire IRCCTSD 24 team of our conference committee from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering who have supported to make this event what it is today. And also our faculty, research coordinator, non-teaching faculty, especially the library and the maintenance for their invaluable contribution and support. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by the team of very motivated and dedicated students and the volunteers. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown, the willingness they have expressed to take on the completion of the work beyond their comfort zone. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this event a success. Our technical arrangement team, stage setting and lighting arrangement team, library and then housekeeping team. Thank you for your effort. I express our gratitude to guests from the press and media for capturing the significant event and throwing the light on the development happening in the computing technology towards achieving the sustainable goal of the young. And last but not the least, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the participants who trusted us with their research. Thank you all for making the IRCCTSD 2024 a grand success. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, ma'am. I kindly request everyone to remain seated until the dignitaries leave the auditorium. We will now be announcing the morning session details. All sessions will begin at 11 a.m. The first session on the track AI Solutions for Sustainable Development will take place in the